try to get it sparked in here.
Let's get it sparked in here. Get it sparked, get it sparked. Whoa.
Welcome to the 10-minute Spark Live. So great to be here today to talk about another topic that's going to get us rejuvenated for the rest of the school year. So let me ask you something. I'm the question lady. After you say something to a teacher, what do you think they're actually hearing? Because before they hear strategy, before they hear expectations, before they hear the initiative, they're asking themselves three silent questions. You might want to write these down. Is it safe to try something new here? Or am I going to be judged or evaluated? Is it safe to fail here? And is it safe to not have all the answers here? This is a different kind of energy, the safeness. And the hard truth is our language answers those questions because teachers, they ask them aloud. Before a teacher ever asks them aloud, it's like we're already getting an idea. And the words we choose either can create space for growth, we want to grow, or quietly, literally shut us down. And I've seen many students actually in classrooms get shut down because of how they responded to a question and how the teacher responded to that question. So again, welcome to the 10-minute live spark, where we have a weekly conversation designed to spark thinking before instructions. And today I wanted to talk about something that instructional leaders often underestimate. The culture of a school is shaped sentence by sentence. We know it's also modeled through our body language, but it's our words that speak power. It's not just by a vision statement on the wall, not just by some walkthroughs, not just by professional development, but by everyday language. Language is so beautiful. The comments we make in meetings, the way we respond to mistakes, and the tone we use when people try something uncertain. I think that's the most scariest things. Actually, I was just listening to someone the other day, and he was talking about teachers want to do these things, they just don't feel that it is practical, like, or it's relevant in their classroom. Um, I beg to defer just a little bit. I think that it's scary trying something new. First of all, you're the professional, you're in front of students. What does it look like you doing something and it's not coming out perfect? And then on top of that, you're going to be observed sometimes for what you're teaching, and you want to make it perfect. You want to perform it very well. So I think sometimes leaders unintentionally create fear without even really realizing it. And we create a lot of fear in our classroom. So it's almost like it's being modeled. We say things like, we need consistency, make sure this works. We can't afford mistakes right now. We say those things, and it sends across a certain type of messaging. And while those statements may sound reasonable, teachers often hear something a little different. Just like, again, I keep modeling like what we expecting for the students, same thing we want to expect for the teachers. They hear play it safe, don't risk it, don't struggle publicly. And when people feel judged more than supported, curiosity is going to disappear. It's going to vaporize very, very quickly. Innovation disappears too, because if you think about some of the innovators we've had over the years, many of them tried something so many times before it was ever successful. I was just listening, was it Thomas Edison? And like almost like 12, 1,300 experiments before he was able to get, the filter of light to work. 1,300. Thomas Edison, Oh my goodness. Well, I'm just blowing a little blank right here. But many scientists and many of the discoveries we have, we wouldn't have them if someone was playing it safe, if there were not risk takers or they felt safe enough to make a mistake and keep trying. And because most educators will not experiment in environments where vulnerability feels dangerous, we need more scientists, we need more researchers, we need more experiments in our classroom. And one thing I've been reflecting on lately is this: we cannot ask teachers to create curiosity driven classrooms while the adults themselves are afraid to take instructional risks. That disconnect matters. This really matters. And if we want classrooms filled with thinking, exploration, engagement, and creativity, then schools have to become places where learning is safe for adults too. I said it, learning has to be safe for adults too. We just, we always talk about the physical safety of students, but we're not talking about the psychological safety of students and teachers. And that's a huge part of why I'm so excited about the Spark Curiosity Conference in Austin, Texas, going down July 31st through August the 2nd. The conference it's not about more strategies. It's about building learning cultures where curiosity, reflection, and courageous teaching can actually thrive. Fearless, fearless teaching. I'm probably gonna make a product after that. So, what does leadership language sound like when it creates psychological safety? And remember, our words create our culture. So, think about these words and trying to use these words in your next meeting. It sounds like try it and let's learn from it. What are you noticing since you tried this new practice? You don't have to have it perfect yet. We're learning together. All of that just makes a person's stress level goes down, and it communicates something very powerful. It tells teachers growth is expected here, questions are welcome here, experimentation belongs here. Are we experimenting, or are we just doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results? And when leaders consistently communicate that, teachers begin carrying that same language in their classrooms with students. And honestly, this impacts students more than we realize. This is hard because we need help. Teachers need help. And because teachers who feel safe are far more likely to encourage student thinking, allow productive struggle, invite discussion, and create classrooms where curiosity can thrive. But fearful teachers usually create cautious classrooms. Safe teachers create brave learning spaces. Those are the types of environments where experimentation would thrive. So here's the spark I want to leave you with today. Your language is never neutral. Every sentence teaches people something about risk, learning, and safety. So before your next conversation, your next feedback meeting, your next staff interaction, ask yourself, what are my words teaching people about what's safe here? So, what are my words teaching people about what is safe in this learning environment? I want to thank you for joining me for this week's 10-minute Spark Live. I challenge you to keep sparking curiosity, keep leading change. And we'll see you the next time where we're going to be hosting Jonathan from the No Box Thinking Institution. And he's going to be talking about how do we become culture art architects. So I'm going to leave you with a song for today. It is a brand new song. And this song is entitled, Can I Get a Spark in Here? And actually, I wrote this song for students. I wrote this song for the student that is sitting and wondering why they're here. What am I doing in this space? So at the end of the day, the teacher is talking to them, they're having a little dialogue, and we're looking to get their thinking and them sparked. So I hope you enjoy the song.
Cold nights, same block, same pressure on me. Same walls, no doors, feel it closing on me. Mama tired, bills high, lights flicker low, trying to find a way out, but I don't even know. Teachers talk, but it don't reach where I stay. They don't see what I carry every day. So I move like I'm numb, keep my head down low. If I don't try, I won't fail, that's all I know. Rise, don't you fade. Fire and you don't you trade. What if I'm more than this right here? What if the voice and what if I try? What if I stop letting this fear decide? Can I get a spark in here? Can I get a spark in here? Oh, please. Can I get a spark in here? Oh, please, yeah. Can I get a spark in here? Get your thought on
Same
way.
pain, new day, still chasing breath. Every step feel like I'm dodging death. They say dream, but it sound too far. Hard to see light when you raised in dark. But something in me won't let me quit. Little voice keeps saying I'm built for this. I've been quiet too long, I've been stuck too deep. Now I'm fighting that voice that been fighting me. Stand, claim your name. You are more, break the chain. I ain't what they said I'd be. I ain't what they planned for me. I decide who I become. I got something in me strong. Can I get a spark in here? Can I get a spark in here? Oh, please.
All right. Can I get a spark in here? If you want to hear the full version, it will be uploaded by the end of the week in our platform, Fearless Educator Radio. Until next Wednesday, get a spark in there. Let's get a spark. Let's make people feel psychologically safe